Hey everyone, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about this idea that I kind of had for a supernatural episode. I kind of got the idea after watching, the series for the first time. And it kind of gave you this idea. And I feel like it's probably somewhere in the fanfiction world, but I thought it would make a really kind of cool episode. So it's a mix between the Jin episode in season 2 and then the Zachariah episode, which I can't remember what season it was. I want to say it was season 5. Well, both episodes. The episode where Zachariah takes Dean and Sam and puts them in completely different lives where they're not brothers but they work at the same company. So it's kind of like that, plus the whole Jin episode where Dean ends up in a different reality where, his mother's alive, Sam and him aren't hunters, type of thing. But the whole idea of the story is that what if, Mary didn't wake up and go into the bedroom that night or go into Sam's room that night, and what if she didn't die? How would their lives have turned out differently? And growing up, as normal boys, what would lead them into hunting in the future? Because, if their mother didn't die, then their father didn't find out who their mother was and go after the people go after the people who killed their mother. So it's the way I had envisioned it, don't know if I'm explaining it well, is that, it's this whole what if story of, their mother's alive, their father's still alive, Sam and Dean weren't raised as hunters, they grew up like normal lives, just about. Of course, you still had that whole like demon blood storyline, because, that still happened for Sam, but it hasn't really been a focus because they didn't really know about it just yet. So it's one of those things that, like, what would have to happen in their lives for them to become hunters, because it's going to happen. It's like no matter how you change the past, somehow the future will change, but you'll still end up in the same situation. And I know that was something that Cass had said to Dean, was that you can't fight destiny, it's already been written. So what Cass actually said to Dean was, destiny can't be changed. All roads lead to the same destination. And it's similar to what also Lucifer told Dean in the episode where Dean goes 5 years into the future, where he tells Dean that no matter what things you change, we're still going to end up here, because you're still going to say no to Michael and all this, but we're still going to end up in this same spot, and this is going to happen. So it'd be very interesting to see how they would adjust to a normal life to begin with, and what brings them into the hunting life. Is it someone that they cared about that was killed? Was it, did they see something that they knew wasn't right? Was it Jess's death that would ultimately cause Sam to become a hunter? It's just something that I was very curious to see how it would play out, type of thing. And I mean, I don't know how it would work. I don't know if it would be like an alternate reality type thing, or if it'd be like a dream or something. But there's this crazy idea in my head, and I kind of would love to see how the writers could work with that. But like I said, it's a crazy idea. It's probably something that people have already written, and I'm not sure how it would go about or how off it would be, but it was just something that was like kind of rattling in my head, and I wanted to share with you guys. So, because I'm a big fan of like alternate reality in a way. So, like the whole apocalypse world for Supernatural, it's like I've been going through all the different characters that we've met and we've learned their like kind of story, trying, and I've been trying to go back to be like, okay, so how did this affect them, type of thing, because it's a world where Sam and Dean never existed, where Mary never made the deal and John was killed. So it's like I'm trying to piece together what I know and trying to figure it out, being like, okay, so if John died this way and this and this happened, then that ripple effect happened, made this happen, type of thing. So it's like I'm still, because we don't know much about the apocalypse world, we only know certain things. I'm still trying to piece it together in my own way, and it's like something about like storylines like that, it makes me want to kind of figure them out and figure out how it happened and how they managed to go this way. And it's really crazy, and I probably put way too much thought into this, but it's just something that I've always really enjoyed. It's like, okay, so the smallest like the smallest detail can change even the biggest life. So it's things like that that really kind of interest me. And so I think that's why this idea of the storyline that I have has really kind of been in my brain. And so, but I just wanted to share that with you all. Please let me know like what you think. If you have any ideas, or if you want to build off the idea that I just told you, feel free. So thank you, and until next time, bye guys.